So USD, right? I wired money into Coinbase. So what you can do is you want to send money to your Coinbase. Let's say you get paid at your job, right? And you're trying to wire money into your Coinbase. Maybe it's a little more than, like $2,000 or $3,000. So you don't want to pull it off your card. You can go to deposit, then you can go to USD, and then you can do wire transfer. Click this and it'll pull up your account number and all that good stuff. So you could call your bank and you could wire yourself the money. If you call your bank before I don't know what the exact cutoff is, but like let's say you call them before like 2 p.m. and the bank closes at 5. Like you call them before 1 or 2 p.m. That money will get to your Coinbase account like the same day, right? So what I do is my direct deposit hits in the middle of the night, so it'll hit like at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. So I'll call the bank right then and there at 1 or 2 a.m. And because I'm up most of the time, so I'll call them right there on the spot, and then I'll wire the money to my Coinbase, and then they don't send out that wire right then and there, but they put it in their queue or whatever. So right when the bank opens up, or right when the wire department opens up, they send it out. So by the time I fall asleep, so let's say like last night I called at 1:30 or something, I fall asleep, I wake up, the money's in my Coinbase. You know what I'm saying? So I basically do that shit every day. So every day I get a direct deposit. Every day I call them. Anyway, all right. Once that money is in your Coinbase Pro, if you go to Coinbase, you could do the same exact thing. Your account number and routing number is going to be different from Coinbase, or the account number is going to be different from Coinbase to Coinbase Pro. So once you have that money in USD, right? So you're going to send the money, it automatically comes in USD. You can convert it to USDC, right? Which is a stable coin. It's a 1-for-1 a stable coin, right? So you're taking it from the regular US dollar to USDC. Cool. Then what you're going to do is, so now you have USDC, right? So you're going to hit withdraw. You're going to come to your USDC. All right, I'm going to send it to a crypto address. Boom. I'm going to come to my MetaMask. I'm going to copy that. Boom. Boom. Send the max amount. All right. Withdraw. So now the money's going to go from my Coinbase Pro to my MetaMask, and then I can buy things on MetaMask that I want. So I'm trying to buy lossless. So y'all know I love lossless, right? So I'm trying to buy lossless, 87 cents. All right, I'm trying to keep my entire lossless investment under my average cost under $1. So anytime it goes under $1, I'm looking to buy. All right. Why? Is because I think this is a dope ass coin. I think it's a dope ass token. I think it has a great purpose, and I think the market cap is so low, $32 million, that this could 10x or even 100x, right? So if this market cap was the 10x, right, then we go from having a 87-cent coin to $8.70 coin on a 10x. On a 100x, that takes it to $87, and the market cap will only be 320 million. No, sorry, 3.2 billion, right? Which is still low in comparison to what other coins of its similar purpose is, right? So I think this coin can 100x. So if I put $100,000 in and 100x is, you get the point, right? But I need to keep my cost under $100 even. All right, but what the purpose is of lossless is, I explained this before, but what they do is basically these dApps or exchanges or whatever can embed the code, like a special code into um, into their coding, and then if the exchange gets hacked, then they can immediately stop the funds or freeze the transaction, so people can't steal money. So if crypto is going to become mainstream and we're going to have mass adoption and we're going to have people buying and selling crypto regularly or storing crypto on exchanges or in wallets regularly, security matters, right? So I think this is a pretty dope ass I think it's a pretty dope ass project. So their last let me see earlier last year, how I found out about it is because um, somebody had hacked an exchange for like 32 million and they were offering a reward of half of that, so 16 million, if anybody could recover that funds from the hack, and Lossless did it. So they got like 16 million off of that. So I'm like, damn, that's like pretty sick, you know. See if that news story popped up. It doesn't. Anyway, all right, let's get back to what I was doing. Go on my Chrome, check my MetaMask. So you see that USDC has a. Oh, I'm tripping. I gotta put this code in. Some things you won't understand. All right, look how fast, man. This is crazy. Like, you know how I was just telling you guys, like, oh, you could do this and send a wire, blah blah blah. All right, 227. The withdrawal started. Let's see how long it takes to get to my MetaMask. Remember, my MetaMask has USDC has nothing in it. Oh shit, I lied. All right, boom, it's there already. It took less than 30 seconds to get there. From the time I put that code in to now, look how fast that took. And I was just explaining to you guys the process of calling the bank. Every time I call the bank and send a wire, it's a 35-minute phone call, 40-minute phone call, because I have to verify my identification and blah, 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 blah. And then I have to wait for the wire department to send out the wire. Then I have to wait for Coinbase to receive the wire. Whole thing could take 6-7 hours, right? They tell you it could take up to 2 or 3 business days, but in reality, I'll be getting the money like in 6 hours. You know, sometimes the fastest thing I've got is probably like 2 hours. But look how that took less than 30 seconds. Now my money is here. So now what I'm gonna do is go to Sushi Swap and I'm gonna swap my USDC, all of my USDC, for lossless. Oh, I might have to do like, let's do like 15K. Oh. Or sometimes it trips on sushi, so I could do. Let's try quick swap. Hold on now. All right, cool. I have to look up and see how I did it last time. It was a Uniswap. So I'm going to launch the app. Cool. Come down to my USDC. And all this, it knows how much USDC and stuff I have is because I'm logging into these dApps, decentralized apps, with my MetaMask account, right? Remember I told you guys to go get a .eth? So look, it pops up right here. So select my token, and then I'm going to come to, or I can search. Cool. So this is how much lossless I have already. So this is telling me that I'm going to lose 3% by evening swapping. If I go down to a smaller amount, this percentage will go down as well. So let's say if I did let's say if I only wanted to do 8,000, right? It goes down to me losing 1%, but I'm not really tripping off of it. So I'm gonna do boom, confirm my swap. Boom. Done. Now, if I go, oh, it's pending. If I go to my MetaMask and scroll down to my loss list, this was my original balance, 109,000. And if once this transaction is done, I'm going to come down and I'm going to see the new lossless in there. So that's how you get lossless, man. Use Uniswap. Oh no, it didn't work. Okay, cool. All right. What I'm gonna have to do is 18,000. Swap that. Yeah, I know sometimes this shit is like annoying. Sometimes little things like this happen. Um, Sometimes you have to go on different. Okay, boom, it worked. All right, so then I can run it one more time. So we'll do like 7,200. Like sometimes you got to do little things like this. In the near future, this is going to be way more simple, right? But because we're the early adopters, we have to find different ways to do different things, or sometimes we have to try multiple times. Sometimes we have to do this or do that, whatever the case is. But by the time it gets super easy, like imagine, let's compare it to the stock market, right? Instead of going on, Fidelity or mailing in checks, like people used to mail in checks. You mail in the check, then you call on the phone and tell your broker, hey, I mailed you guys in a $7,000 check. I would like to buy Microsoft at this price, and then boom, it takes for whatever. You pay a trade fee. Most of you guys don't even know that you have to pay trade fees like $7 to buy, $7 to sell, or whatever the case is, on top of mailing in a check, right? Now think fast forward. Robinhood came and made it free, so you don't have to pay to buy or sell. But the early adopters, the people that had to jump through the hoops, the people had to mail in their checks, then call on the phone to place their trades and all that stuff, right? Look at the prices they were getting for these stocks like Microsoft versus what we get now. Although it's cheaper, although it's free to trade, and although it's quicker to do it, I could just log on to Robinhood and press a button. I don't need to mail nobody anything, right? So although Look at this. Like, yeah, trading back in 2003 was probably, or investing probably in 2003 was probably like a lot more inconvenient for people. You couldn't log in and press a button, but they were able to buy things at $26, able to buy Microsoft's stock at $26 versus 319, right? So you kind of pay a price for inconvenience right now because crypto is so new, but we're getting in the best prices. You know what I'm saying? So come here. Now you can see my loss list. All right. At first, it was what 109,000 lossless tokens. Now I have what 128,000. So cool. That's my buy for the day. Lossless at 87 cents. I went down to 85. Cool. You guys will get a better price than me. Enjoy.